Hey, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be doing, you guessed it, a single process. You can follow along in your skill cards. You have the app on your iPad. First things first, I'm going to section her out into 5 standard sections. I'm going to begin at the mastoid division line from the apex to the mastoid process on both sides, separating the front from the back. I'm going to create a vertical part from the apex to the center nape, separating the back 2 segments. In the front segment, I'm going to create a mohawk. I actually usually start with this. I just sort of line it up according with where the pupil of their eye is. But either way is fine. But you're going to create a horizontal line from the hairline above the eye to the mastoid process on both sides. And so you're going to have 3 in the front and 2 in the back. Again, I'm just sort of speeding it up here. I've seen people section out in 4 standard, but at this school, in this program, we always do 5 standard sections. Okay, she's all parted out here, ready to go. And if you guys did pick up, I missed a little spot right there. I could have straightened that out. It's fine. But we're gonna use cholesterol. Some of you picked up a take-home kit, and you grab some of that. It's just basically industrial strength conditioner. It has a consistency close to color. But we always begin by outlining the segment we're going to work on, and we're going to take about a 1/4 inch section and outline all the way around the back panel here. And typically you would try to use color block to outline around her hairline, but we don't have a lot of that right now. But there it is. So I just outline a 1/4 inch all the way around, and then what I'm going to start doing is taking 1/4 inch sections horizontally, starting in the bottom and applying the color. A little bit goes a long way. I'm going to apply to both sides, pull it through. And again, I'm going to be going all over this in person when you guys come back to class. But I just want you guys to have a little bit of an idea of what you're going to be doing a lot here in the program. And if you have a doll head, you can work on it at home. So yeah, I'm going to take these horizontal sections, 1/4 inch, applying both sides. Take your time, make sure you saturate. Everything gets touched with it. A little bit goes a long way, but you don't want to leave any stone unturned. Clean sections are key. You don't want to have any crisscrossed hair or so clean, boom, straight line, clip it out of the way, apply the color, start at the root, pull it through the mid shaft down to the ends. Again, I've speeded this up just a little bit to save time. Also, you're going to always want to wear gloves. This isn't real color. I am allergic to it. But if it was, my hands would be destroyed, and the color stays with you for a long time on your hands if you leave it on there. So we're just working up these sections one at a time. And then here in a second, it's going to speed up rapidly. And sort of fast forward to the side panels. Okay, and I'm gonna speed this up. You guys sort of get the gist of it. Mirror the next section, next panel right next to it. Same thing you did on the other one. 1/4 inch sections, outline it. Start applying the color, top to back. Or base through the ends. And we're good. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the sides. And what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna take a vertical sections. So instead of horizontal, you're gonna sort of go up and down. And I'm gonna start in the back. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna outline first, obviously. Okay, so there he goes, another 1/4 inch section vertically. I start at the base and I start pulling it through the mid shaft, through the ends. You can sort of massage it in there with your fingers when you get to the ends to make sure everything gets touched by the color. Boom, there it is. Apply it like so. Normally you'd be standing a little better position, but I'm trying to make sure everyone can see. Again, just sort of pulling it through. Boom, vertical section. Start at the base. And you guys get the gist of that. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, vertical sections. Except I'm gonna go super fast so we can move on to that mohawk section in the top. And there it is. We're going to outline. Trying to get any on her face if you can avoid it. And this is the last section. This is really not a great angle for you guys to see. I think I switch it around here. Yes, I do. 1/4 inch section. Start at the base, both sides, pull it through. You guys will be doing this hundreds of times, it'll feel like, while you're at this program. Speed is important, but being clean is just as important. Try to make it look good. And she's all done. You would let her process for, depending on what product you used. You can go back in and cross-check. You go the opposite direction of where you applied it. So I went vertical on the side, so I'm going to go horizontal to cross-check. Go back in and touch any spots you might have missed. I went horizontal in the back, so I'm gonna cross-check vertically. Go in, make sure you got everything. You can just take another sec, boom. Go in there, see what you missed. And same on top, we went in horizontally, you go back vertically, cross-check. But she's good, let her process.